Sit in a chair.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to whatever this is. I went from begging people to be guests to all of a sudden everybody wanted to be on the bake shop tonight.
Everybody means like one extra person.
No, I've gotten messages from other people too. They may be jumping up here, so
You're so popular, man.
so popular. I mean, really, the popular one is Freddie. Apparently, he has recruited half of Tennessee to go camping with him tonight. It's kind of
Oh yeah,
a very small
because when
campsite.
I invite them, they come, Chad.
I never get invites, so whatever.
Oh, I didn't get
But
invited.
anyway, we got FOA Grubs up there. We got Brian Bubbles, catfishing. We got even, and I don't know how much this is going to charge me because I still haven't paid the bill for the no script, but somehow we managed to get CatCon Kev on the bait shop.
Funny.
He may or not have been that bored, ladies and gentlemen, that he asked to come on the bait shop. I mean, you're you're lonely.
I've been hearing some things that need to be straightened out. And I got this new role, and so I just came to, lay the hammer down and find all the weeds and the alcohols, and
They're not here.
I think they went to Tennessee though.
Look. I mean, I ain't pointing no fingers, but I think it's all there.
Is that a weed?
Nope.
Not a weed.
And there's Tennessee moonshine.
Right there.
That's
He got it in the Mountain Dew bottle.
That's water.
I bet it is. So
Shoot,
It is. I
that
promise
full
you.
flavor Mountain Dew might as well be alcohol for me.
no doubt.
All right, shit.
Chris, stop scratching your butt.
Wow.
And of course, in the background there, we've got the lovely Nina, and we got that doll,
You know what?
Kelly. Lee.
You know what?
Oh,
Oh my
man.
God.
Hey, dog.
Anyway,
No. So wrong. Take him out.
we got downtown Ernie Brown. We got uptown Chrissy
Keep
Brown.
down. You bring him out.
Cut from the show.
We got member Troy from Real and Virtual Outdoors. Member Bumpin' Mike Greenwell, who's been a member for 7 months. We got 922 Crappie Barbecue, Hilly Billy Hondo. We got member Palmetto Cats.
Pretty.
My very first, even though there's an argument between who was first.
I don't
First one I
argue.
saw. I mean, I ain't trying to get you and Catfish and Crappie to fight over me, but
No, he can win. He's number one.
he is a number one. Wait, no,
He
he'll
is
be a
number
number two. Yeah. Anyway, we got 922 Crappie Barbecue. We got my beautiful wife get hooked on deep fishing. We got member LG Bass, Mr. David Smith.
Oh,
It's not the moon. It's not the moon.
What the hell? We got Shirley T, Parker Pursuits, Honolulu's in here. Cool cat.
Honolulu. Florida.
it must be
It's gonna be the best live show ever.
to see your parents act like this on live
We got-
television.
We got Sean T Outdoors.
You know what? She's seen worse.
Actually, it's not so much her parents, but one parent.
Yep.
We got Jeff Chops Wood with his dogs has made it in.
Yeah.
New one.
That's
Nice
a new
to
one.
see ya. We got Annette's Catfishing, Annette's Catfishing. We got Chucky Morgan.
What's up?
Oh, Mike got a drag.
Oh my lord! I'm gonna try to slowly go through names. I think
Yeah.
just because
Hopefully, got a cat light.
Start to the restaurant.
we got Andrew from Size Matters Catfishing. We got member Nina's Kayak Crew.
Freddie.
Freddie.
Zip it.
Hello, Miss Alana. What is it? Are you under the?
We
What is
got
it?
member Brian B.
Good.
Fishing says it's our
I love my
anniversary.
show.
Wants me to take
Thank
you to
you,
dinner. I
dear.
got some pizza for you, buddy. I even used your code.
Look,
Hey, Snagging Whiskers.
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Doing all right.
Hey, Kevin. Brian B.
What up?
FOA
Baldy, Mr.
family.
Baldy.
Miss Nina's been a member for 1 year. Wabash Nate. Greg Burgess. There's Mr. Buckeye Catfishing. And I think I'm to the bottom here. There we go. That's good.
Yeah.
Bottom. You're at the bottom. Bottom.
Hold on.
Bottom pounder?
Bottom pounder. Hey, Freddie, when's them bottom ticklers coming out?
Oh, we're testing them this week, and they've been testing good.
Cool Cat said, where you fishing at?
Yeah,
If you're
tell everybody where you're all at.
We right here.
Right here?
Right here.
Right here.
On the water.
Hey guys,
Big
With this guy?
Big Mike in the house.
we're in Mike's backyard.
Yep.
What's up, LG?
And you were peeing all over his backyard?
That is rude.
Looking for a brain.
We got apparently a huge show tonight. I mean, I had to threaten to shut down the bait shop because I couldn't get any guests, and all of a sudden, then everybody wanted to be on the show tonight. Kevin called me, and he was like, "Dude, you have the best show." He's like, "Don't tell anybody else, but you have the best show of the week." And I'd really be honored tonight to come on and hang out. And then right behind him comes Dustin messaging me. And he said, "Lord, oh Lord of Thursday night."
What's in that water?
Apparently they may have slipped me something from Tennessee. But yeah, he was like, you're the greatest thing on Thursday nights. And I respect you even though I go over
Clarification.
over time.
Clarification.
What?
I said you were the greatest thing. Not just on Thursday nights.
Wow.
Stop it.
You're making him blush, Kevin.
Well, we have a question here from Honolulu. Would like to know, Uncle Chad, are my parents under the influence? And since I have
Most likely.
I have quite the panel up here. I've got Brian Bubbles, Kevin Motoring Kevin, and go live over top of Chad, Dustin.
I have been known to motor.
Unfortunately, we're not.
Yeah, tell us what you guys think about what they're really drinking up there.
It's about what they're drinking.
I heard it was a little corn mixed with Mountain Dew. It's just allegations, not 100% sure. But
We don't
they're
partake in that devil
they're
juice.
acting weird.
Devil juice.
Jeez.
We put
Nice.
butters up there.
I can't read that one out loud,
Oh.
but that was funny.
Mm. No more
Well,
talk about canceling the bait shop, Chad. You heard that?
Ryan, they stole your Segways, man. They just went by.
I gave it up.
Yeah, Brian. So if everybody don't know, Brian gave the Segway up. He now drives a smart car,
Yep.
and it's got little
oxymoron.
purple pink bubbles all over the outside of it. He got it wrapped.
I put in a request to get personalized tags for it too.
Chad, I can't share a picture on here.
Why not?
I don't know. Just, I guess because it's not on the internet.
What you on? You on your laptop?
Yeah,
You probably got to save it to your laptop first.
Yeah,
it's on my laptop. I can't. I got to present a share screen, but it's maybe I have to fill up the whole screen. Hold on.
I was saying it's not giving me anything to pull up.
I know.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
what comes
principal. You should know how to do these things.
Stop judging me.
This is a no judgment zone. The bait shop is a no judgment
He's
zone.
so mean when he's under the influence.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't
He
know
didn't
what we're
act
gonna
like
do
this
with
till
him.
Mike came over. That's
I'll just
right.
share it with you, Chad. It's the thing I shared earlier.
Unthankful.
The picture.
Oh,
I want to get everybody else's thoughts on this.
Let's see.
you're not wrong, Kevin.
Hold on, I'll share it. I got it queued up right here.
You figured out? You figured it out yet, there, Kevin?
No, I'm just gonna send it to you.
Oh, that'll work.
Hello, butterflies and sunshine.
Hey, butterflies.
Oh, there, butterflies and Steve Ransom. Says, got something.
Not feeling smart.
Oh, that, yeah.
So earlier today,
Oh,
you know, I have a lot of catfishing people on Facebook, whether I know them or not. And this guy pops up, and I guess I'm friends with him. I don't know. Never heard his name before in my life. And this guy pops up. Oops, sorry. And rookie
really?
move. I guess I'm friends with him. Rookie move. So I put it in a chat because I think a couple of people thought it was funny. His name is Kirk Meir, but I thought he looked like Chris Souders and Dan from Green Day mixed together.
Can I zoom in?
Tell me this that I'm wrong. Does not that's Dan and Chris Souders if they had a baby.
See, they're not just so they're not just cloning us, y'all. They're like starting to clone us together.
I mean, he's got the Chris Souders chin
Yep.
and the nose, or the chin and the mouth, and then he's got Dan's nose and eyes.
Yes.
When I seen it early, I was like, yeah, it does look like
This
them.
is not a made up image. Like, it's a real image. That's a real person.
How fish is that?
That's one of them shovel nose flat yellow cats.
Well, I got one.
You out on the water, Dustin?
Yeah, where you all at? I think you all was going fishing.
Who?
You and Austin.
Yeah.
We're out on the water.
You are on the water. You look like you've been. I thought you were driving.
We are in one of Stand 2's undisclosed locations.
Is that large Mike in the background?
Large Mike.
That is large Mike.
There
we
go
go.
Austin.
Oh, so Austin's up here. So I'm confused. So last weekend he was complaining because he didn't get a link, right? And then
What? A link. A
he was
link. Oh, yeah.
complaining he didn't get a link, which Brian posted in the group chat. But then Austin says he doesn't do Facebook. But then who pops up in the group chat? Austin.
Yeah, I didn't see that notification.
Yeah, careful with your face mouth words there.
I do. I added him in there.
to do with that one.
He gave Brian such a hard time, and I felt bad for Bubbles. I was like, leave my friend alone.
Where's Bubbles? Bubbles! Bubbles!
Oh, man.
There was this old movie. I think it was like a Stephen King movie about a cabin or something. I don't know. And there was this kid who, was kind of like a Bubbles, but his name was Douglas. And so he thought he was a superhero. So every time he did something great, he'd go, "I done it!"
I know. Oh, yes. I know which movie you're talking about, too.
And so every time you do the Bubbles thing, I think, "I done it!"
Oh, y'all about to be in the basement in a minute. Keep it up.
You tell me what I'm doing.
Basement.
What is Bubbles? Bubbles!
Best picture ever.
When I see that last night, I just laughed like crazy.
Chad, you really made Telly mad. Bro.
Picture of me and my.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
You did?
Bubble pants and it said something about
Like,
Bubbles in the
Look,
middle.
Skipjack Brand. Brian up there. Skipjack Bubbles.
It do it once a show.
Telly, my doll friend.
You know what? You're done.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I mean, was it kind of like a Chucky doll, or?
No.
Was like one of the ones they do their hair in cosmetology class.
I do not know. I did not stand there that long. I walked as fast as I could.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you happen to hear any music like "I'm a Barbie girl"?
No.
Brady, what was your sound?
What? If that car is there,
It ain't me, it's you.
I'm not parking the truck.
Okay.
It ain't you.
It was.
It's Freddie.
It was Twisted Austin.
It's Austin.
Probably is Austin.
Austin, what are you talking about?
What?
Yeah, you hear it? That's the volume. It's Austin.
Austin?
He said,
You talking about Austin?
I'm from Dallas.
Look, the thing that's funny is you all laughed the way he jumps up. I was more impressed that he jumped up and was still the same level. Like, he didn't come up.
He didn't get any taller.
And like when you catch a fish and it's a small one, and you get that Kevin / Roger thing where you hold it out.
He's Bubbles tonight.
Normally, when you get closer to the camera, the bigger you get. Like how you guys hold your fish. But Chris
You guys
doesn't seem to get any bigger.
He's talking about us fish catchers.
Oh, okay.
Oh my word. Probably stuff there.
So he ain't talking about you, Dustin.
Dustin, how many did you catch on Saturday or Sunday?
Thanks, Kevin. Thank you.
He's keeping
Zero.
the streak alive.
Zero.
Is Dustin in a slump or what?
A bit. Just a
like
bit.
an 8-month slump.
A bit, yeah.
He might as well carry it on into next year.
We'll see.
You got the Whisker Derby. Maybe you'll win because you don't catch no fish. You ain't get no points.
I want to be like Brian. I want to be like
What, the
Bubbles.
lowest points win?
No, but you get a penalty stroke if you don't catch him.
Yeah.
Mulligans for that? I was about to say, can we get a mulligan?
When is that? The whisk, or is it what is it called?
Whisker Cup.
Whisker Cup.
When is it?
November 4th.
Where is it?
It will just take for a minute.
On the water.
On the internet.
Everywhere.
Whose channel?
It's on my channel, you jerk.
Your freaking lunchbox.
Jerk face.
Go ahead. Although
All right.
Brian needs to make sure he understands the point value.
So that's what
Already
I'm getting
got
to.
it.
Like, so now explain the rules.
Yes, let's hear it.
Apparently, you don't know them.
Smallest, the lowest points win. The score rating off the top of my head, I do not know. I have it on my phone.
Wait, I think I got it. Hang tight.
I can get it.
Wow. Get hooked on D-Fishing says maybe Dustin should fish a better river like the Ohio.
Or the Cooper.
Yeah, that way.
You get 1 point
can't
for a
argue that.
50-plus pound
Thanks,
fish.
Steve.
That's considered a hole in one. Then you get 3 points for a 30 to 49 pound fish. You get 4 points for a 15 to 29 pound fish. Then you get 5 points for a fish under 15 pounds. Then you have a penalty if you don't catch no fish. You got a penalty if you backlash. And you have a penalty if you throw any items in the water.
I'm definitely not getting.
And by point, Brian means strokes. You get strokes.
Yeah.
Now
Does that mean I'm winning? Does that mean I'm winning since I caught a 40-pounder today?
The tournament not to the 4th.
I thought you said it was until the 4th.
However way you want it. Right now, we got a loaded squad.
Who's
We
fishing
got
that?
Dustin, team from Snag and Whiskers, Stan 2, Fishing Fever, Danny Stone, JG Hill, for Shizzle, Tony Harrison, Cool Cats, and Catfish Hunters TV.
Hey, Brian.
He goes by Bubbles.
Hey,
He goes by
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, Bubbles.
Hey, watch your
I'll
mouth.
go ahead and get the link to that.
You're
That's
right. I
actually
probably
only-
should send it to you now, and then you get it by the
That's
time
actually
the
only like
tournament.
I won't see it. I promise you.
The Wigan Angler's been a member for 14 months as Chad, Bubbles, Sprinkles.
That's what I tried to tell him.
What's up, Josh? Even though you called me out my name.
Figure that out.
Here, I don't know if Josh has seen this.
Meow.
There's Bubbles!
Bubbles!
It's like
Hey.
UFO.
You
Hey,
seen me having a drink. You shouldn't have did that.
That was like original Freddy. That's the first Freddy I met right there.
Well, you know, I was making a thumbnail and I was searching for stuff and I saw this picture of him and Nina and I was like, I can do some stuff with this picture.
Oh, don't
What
do
are
it.
these-
Don't do it.
Like, I just,
Freddie tell you guys how much money he cost me today?
Uh-oh.
no, tell us all about it.
I seen it.
Yeah, we were spot locked, and all of a sudden we weren't.
Yeah.
I tried to spot lock again. Trolling motor went straight to 10, and we were going downriver.
You're supposed to be
Long story short, both trolling motor batteries are gone. $222.22 later,
And I saw the receipt, so it's
two
true.
new trolling motor batteries.
Wow.
I
That's a-
didn't do it.
That's a good price though for 2 trolling motor
Could've just
batteries.
had a lithium.
Yeah, that is a pretty good price.
But did you notice
What-
him buy your boat when he was switching out his batteries with yours?
He showed us on the bait shop chat.
You smell like skipjack.
Why are you at his wait a minute? Why are you at his backside telling him he smells like skipjack?
Right. It's kind of weird.
Would I tell you what Nina cost me today? She cost me one of my vape pens. Her fish knocked it in the water in front of my boat.
Wait a minute.
Aw.
Ask him where it was sitting.
It was on the boat.
on the edge of the boat.
I can't help the fish knock it in the net and knock the net to hit the bank to hit it in the water. It's still Nina's fish, so it's Nina's fault.
Somebody's sound is terrible.
It's Freddie's.
Freddie,
Freddie,
but he won't do nothing
refresh
about
and come back.
Yeah, Freddie, get out of here and come back.
Does it sound like you're talking to a walkie-talkie?
Who put the vapes on the side of the boat?
Freddie.
Vapes are bad for you anyway.
Hit refresh, lunchbox.
Just kick him out, Chad. That way he's at the day.
He gone.
God, Kevin's all in here getting all demanding, like, do this, do that. It's my show now, man. Don't make me talk to the agent. Ask
I'm
some
just
extra
trying to
fees.
help you be greater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is no help for me.
I tried
Kevin,
to
you-
sign him up for therapy, but he denies it every time.
I do.
Hey, is Murillo in chat?
I don't think
He's
that's
not in
yet.
chat, but I'm pretty sure he's listening
He probably
and
listens.
writing stuff down to add up the bill.
Probably.
If he did, hey, Murillo, if you're out there, did you get the paperwork back?
What paper? Wait a minute. What
Your
paperwork?
application was denied. You haven't caught a fish in 8 months.
I didn't ask you, Bubbles.
Hey, Dustin, I'm gonna have your side here, because at least you've been fishing in the last 8 months, unlike Bubbles. Let's hear it. Let's
Say
hear it.
something, dummy.
I think it sounds better.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, it
That's
sounds
much-
much better.
Good.
I didn't hear anything. That's much better. I'm just kidding.
There's Jeff Beal.
Unfortunately.
Look,
Where's your sidekick?
even Hilly Billy Hondo says Kevin's ruthless tonight.
Oh,
Kevin, you got something coming up, don't you, in November? Tennessee, something?
oh yeah. November 18th, hosted the Kings of the Tennessee tournament.
Ooh. Are you full on that?
I don't know yet. That's Daryl.
It don't matter. I'm winning that. I'm winning it.
Daryl don't tell me nothing. He just asked me if I can do it, and I said okay.
Can you host?
You can't let
He
Daryl.
said, he said, do you think that you can handle it?
He went into wrestling promoter mode.
He's always in that mode.
Yeah, most of the time. I don't know though. When he has on them Hawaiian shirts, I don't think he's a wrestler.
Catfish Hunter TV is already calling that he is repeating as the champ.
Ain't happening.
Uh-oh.
Well, I pretty sure there's some people down in Tennessee already working on figuring them fish out. So
Yeah.
like look at Big Mike. Yeah, buddy.
Man,
I think James has already figured it out.
Mike looks like a grizzly bear.
He's getting a little scruffy there.
Don't be shaming on the pretty.
Yeah, grizzly bears are beautiful.
Pretty.
Chris, you're such a doll.
Oh, that's it. Cut from the family.
Troy, no. It will not be no Brian B Gaming channel. No.
Brian
We
Bubbles
live on the
Productions.
coast, Kevin. We have to have hair on our face to keep us warm.
So y'all been out in Tennessee. What y'all been catching today?
Yeah.
Fish.
Oh. Okay, dog.
Serious.
I ain't never did nothing wrong to you, dog, but now you gonna
Fish. Bigger than a pound.
Fish.
How was your first real skipjack catching adventure there, Chris?
It was a blast.
Dolly.
It was a blast.
Was I right though? Told you about snatch the rod out of you.
Brian,
It's awesome. I love it.
our baits are bigger than those fish you catch up there.
We had some professional anglers helping us.
That's all you catch is dinks, Chris.
It was a lot of fun, especially with bobcats. Like, just fling them in the boat. I'm like, okay.
Yep, that's what you do. Get them in the boat.
I mean, we had Big Mike on our boat, me and Nina, and Mike was throwing like 50 ounces of lead with a big old spoon the size of my head, catching skipjack the size of Volkswagens.
Grizzly bear spoons.
So you're catching bait bigger than a fish you ever caught.
Shut it, Brian.
There's been several good fish caught down there, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Freddie's weight, everybody, just so you know, when he says it's an absolute lie because he just had to up my one from this past weekend by a pound. But go ahead, Freddie. How big was yours?
It was 40.18, Chad.
No, it wasn't. It was 41 pounds.
Oh, my bad. Nina said it was 41.8, not 40.18. Oops. See, I even took a pound off.
That fish didn't even look that big. It looked no bigger than 17 pounds.
That's what I said.
What's up, Jeff Deal?
Sorry.
And Chris got a 26. And Chris got a 26 pounder today, and Nina caught a 22 pounder today, and Telly caught a 21 and a half, 19 pounder.
21 and a half, 19.
21 and a half, 19 pounder.
We got a new viewer in the house.
Charles, welcome, buddy.
Appreciate you coming in. Glad you're enjoying the show. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. If you don't mind.
We're not the weekend angler.
We are a little bit of a spontaneous show is what we'll call it.
Weekend angler. My phone's over at the other campsite.
Yeah, and with his short little legs, it'll take him forever to get over there and back.
It'll probably take him an hour.
We only got 30 minutes before Dustin's over there pushing that live button because he thinks he owns Thursday night.
Coming live.
Freddie, it's 30 minutes in.
That's getting us now.
You got 30 minutes, Freddie.
It's a smokeout.
Well, you know what time it is.
Hold on. Get ready.
You know what time it is, folks. Well, today we call a 40-pounder, a 22-pounder, and multiple 15 to 20 pounders on guess what? FOA Customs and Gear. www.foacustomsandgear.com for all your fishing needs. And we just used our brand new 30-pound power line on these fish today. Hooked them and booked them and let them go. So come check us out at www.foacustomsandgear.com. Use code FTW10 to get you 10% off. And now back to your regular scheduled show.
Don't read Jerry Parker's comment after that.
You get
It'll jump on
how much Mountain? There's got to be something in that flipping Mountain Dew that they're drinking.
Yeah,
Big Mike did bring him something out his cabinet. Brought him
That's right,
something out the stash.
Get your weight up.
Get your weight up.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Chad, I just want to let you know what's on the way.
Wings. I had wings last night.
You know what?
I had wings from Chili's last night.
I hope you both see the bed.
Baby.
Charles
Tonight I
Johnson.
have Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
I ain't seen those in a while.
Charles Johnson, I hope you get back on your feet there, bro. 3 strokes in a year is a lot to deal with.
Oh, yeah. Praying for good health. And I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I did not speak to my BFFD. Hello, BFF. I did not say your husband threw me off today. He's a jerk.
I got a question for you, Brian. Besides,
Got it, Parker.
I got a question for you. Does Austin look sad to you?
Yeah.
He's like, man. Look at him, everybody. He's sitting there. He's like, man, what the hell was I thinking about going out with Dustin, who hasn't caught a fish in like 6 months?
I think he wished his boots were taller.
Better be careful.
Did you notice that at the end of your tournament, like he refused to turn his face to the camera when he was talking to you?
Yeah, he was looking out. He was ashamed.
So sad.
Hey, Chad.
Hey, what?
You know what I got in my hand?
I don't know what.
These nuts.
Gotcha.
Oh man, I'm just glad that Kelly finally gave them back to you, pal.
Got him.
I already knew where it was going when he said
I knew I was I figured I was either getting flipped off or it was setting a setup for something good.
Wow. That was the best.
Oh man, it's nothing like the bait shop.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Bubbles!
Bubbles!
Poor Kevin's like, what the heck did I do?
Don't act like I've never seen the show before.
First time watching.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh
The Weekend
god.
Angler says, hey Chris, why are they so small? And wait a minute.
You gotta ask me.
But nobody asked why he had 3.
That's what's stunning his growth.
Oh my god.
Oh. Holy moly.
Oh, that got me.
Oops, sorry, Curtis.
Oh man, if you're not laughing over this tonight, oh my lord, what's wrong with you? I got tears in my eyes. I'm like,
Y'all are
oh,
my
sorry,
goodness.
Curtis.
So crazy.
Curtis was like,
It's
wow,
never dawned
not a
on me.
hand. You never know what you're going to get with the bait shop. You really don't.
Yeah, we blame that on Chris.
Austin, can we hear some whale sounds?
This is what vacation looks like.
Kevin's rubbing his temples.
I want to hear some whale sounds from Austin.
It's
Fish off?
it's only this wild when they come here.
Oh, this one is really slack. All right. Take care of
Ready
that.
got a turtle bite.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy.
He felt
All right.
really good.
Dustin, or not Dustin. You said Dustin or Austin?
Austin does some cool whale
Is it
sounds.
on?
I just did them.
Fish on, Freddie.
Fish on Freddy.
Fish on
Now
Freddy.
he just doesn't want to give any love to Austin to let him do whales. Here, we'll put them on solo while you do whale calls.
Come on,
Hold on. I'm trying to get it unplugged. Yes, it'll be way
cat whale?
well, yeah, you can't clean up the water.
Absolutely, he does
Oh,
whale.
all right, he's bringing it up.
I'm about to say, what are you down there noodling for a fish?
Hey, Brian, I ran to the Potomac for you, bro. I caught your fish, man.
They don't have
It's
Call
very
your
rare.
fish, Brian.
It's very rare you'll catch a channel cat, buddy. Got bait.
Oh,
Stuck them in the mouth.
You didn't want to
It's a
check your
blue.
eyes there, Brian. Bubbles.
Short door.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a baby blue.
that's not. That's
No.
a channel cat.
That is.
They look like a channel cat.
See, look how short the dorsal fin is.
That's 100% a channel cat. It's
Yeah,
rounded.
you can look at the head of the fish.
You need to put him. You need to put the hook in his back and put him out there for bait.
But if it makes Freddie feel better, he can say blue cat.
Yeah.
Mike says it's a blue.
It looks like a blue. It might be. I don't catch channel cats, so I don't even know what they look like.
So
it's
why
a
are you trusting,
Brian.
why are you trusting Mike's advice then?
Well, here we're gonna do a poll.
See lips here.
Oh boy.
That's
I've got
definitely
bait
a
stick.
Danny said 100% channel cat.
Stick your finger in
I
the
don't know.
bowl.
It's pretty dark. It looks like a blue.
See what he ate for dinner, Freddie.
We got a poll in chat. Was that a channel cat?
It's rounded.
Yeah, it's rounded.
Phil
Dad likes his poles.
Bigger than the fish.
It's so great. What's a professor?
Yes.
What?
Josh says 100% channel cat. Look at the anal fin.
Why'd you pause? Commas are important. Changes the entire
I forgot to
context
show
of
you.
that statement.
Look at that overbite, man. That underbite, man.
Why you got
Oh,
make
it's
fun of
definitely
it?
a flathead then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must be a flathead.
That's a skipjack.
That's a flathead blue channel.
That's a new fish called a husky cat. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Is Telly
What are y'all
proposing?
doing over there, Chris?
Look at that profile. He's starting to look like me.
Holding his nuts.
This ain't no ticky-tacky. And then there was just Telly.
They left Telly by herself.
She's such a
Telly. Hey,
doll
Telly.
face.
I didn't say
Oh,
anything.
Chris had to be one of them. Chris had to be one of them dads that always embarrasses kids.
Tim
Yeah.
said, "Why is Bubba looking at Telly like that?"
Hold on, wait a minute. Don't take him off. Hold on.
Smoke get you around her.
Oh man.
I'm dying. Oh my god.
Get you the shot.
The fire ain't working good.
We should go fire.
Oh shit.
Oh man, this is let me.
Oh man.
Was that Wyatt burp?
Oh man. Man, I'm.
No, Parker. Chris isn't from the chocolate factory. He's from the lollipop guild.
The lollipop kid.
But Parker said you look like a movie from Charlie Chocolate Factory. Kevin said no, lollipop kid.
Hey,
Why's Kevin laughing so hard?
Go ahead, do your best fat joke.
Can't talk.
Lord help us. Absolutely.
It's
Wow.
smoldering.
So Chad, we are doing the we don't have a date confirmed yet, but we are doing the boat and bank angler tournament where we're going to pair a boat angler and a bank angler together. And
Can I call dibs on Danny Stone if I get in it?
You don't know who it
Can I
is
call-
until we
can I-
spin the wheel.
Can I call dibs on
they're
Parker
gonna take-
Pursuits?
I mean,
We spin the wheel.
a handful of boat anglers and a handful of bank anglers. Put them on wheels.
We'll spin the
Spin them.
wheel.
Whoever lands on that,
Boat
put my
angler,
name on that.
spin the wheel. Bank angler. That's your team. You want to get Danny after you see what he did the other day? He dove in the water.
I know he's going to give it his all.
I felt
Ripped his-
bad because we hurt Danny's feelings on Sunday.
I don't think so. I think Danny,
He was so happy.
he had a blast. He caught that fish, and then he caught that other fish, and even went down in the water and got Betty. Ripped his jeans and everything.
So how did they get into that tournament, Brian? How'd they get in that tournament?
Once we set a date, then we'll be open for contestants.
Speaking of date, when is the Winter Blues?
I have not made my thumbnail or nothing to announce it yet, but
When
Chad, Daddy?
other way picked it up.
I am looking at January 13th and January 20th. It's 2 consecutive Saturdays. Because January 27th, I will be in Virginia fishing the Ice Bowl and winning it.
Ice Bowl. I'm winning that one too.
You can't win it if I win it.
I'm the winner because you ain't got no gas in your boat.
A lot of gas in my boat.
He's got the receipt to prove it.
My boat takes more gas in it than my truck does. So
Is it a 50-gallon tank?
no, 37.
Remember my cousin a few years ago had a Scout. It had a 100-gallon tank in it. I didn't know that. And so he took me out. He's much younger than me, and he took me out fishing. I was like, I'll get the gas, young guy, whatever. He goes, you sure? I was like, sure. I started pumping, and it just kept going. And I said, and his name's Austin. I said, Austin, what size tank do you got? He goes, 100. I said, shut it off.
Like, why wouldn't you tell me before I even started pumping?
He tried. We gathered didn't want to hear it.
We had got to $80, $85, and I was like,
Yeah, that would have been like $300 in gas or more.
I said, shut it down now. He started laughing at me.
You know, Chris' boat takes like $400 and something. So,
Oh yeah.
Is that with or without trolling motor batteries?
not that Chris. Catfish Clothing Chris.
Oh,
You gotta specify. We got 2 of them
You
right
right.
here.
But then that think about that though. You spend that much in gas for the boat, and then you gotta spend money on your truck to even go the way you're going. But that ain't a tax write-off.
Tim, it was
It
funny
better be.
because we were sitting there, and he already knew. And I'm just sitting there looking at him. We're chatting, talking about bait, where we're gonna go. And he looks at
Just
me.
kept
I look
going.
at him. I look at the pump. I look at him.
Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
I look at the pump. I look at him again. I look at the pump. And
Josh, I got an emoji for you.
Richard, I will try. I can't promise, but I will try to hopefully have a thumbnail or something to set up the thing within the next week or so. The thumbnail has not came to me yet.
You'll have views.
Oh no!
I know. I just have
Hold
to look
on.
back at that.
I'll be back. Gotta go to the
Lights
door.
over there and hit that.
Chicken wing just got there.
Oh, I thought all that noise was coming from them, but oh my God, Kevin, do you hear all that nice silence?
Stop.
Oh man.
So, what's the format for the winter blues? Biggest fish, or is there bag? Or
It'll be the biggest top 3 fish is what we did last year, so I'll probably keep it with that. That's
Top
what I'm
3?
thinking. Yeah, I kind of like that format for winter blues. That way, we're actually out there trying to find some good fish to show people.
So Jerry doesn't stand on the bank with Josh and catch 500 little ones?
Yeah, but I know how to fix that too. I can always put the Baldwin Potomac rule in where they got to be over like 5 pounds, and then none of their fish count. Because I think they caught like 48 the one year that I did that, and I think 1 counted.
Yeah, that was smart.
Smart. I'm smarter than I look, Kev.
Smart.
So smart.
So smart.
So what's your guess on over under if Austin catches a fish tonight with Dustin?
I mean, he does have Austin with him.
I thought we were friends, guys.
So being that Austin is on the boat and it looks like Austin's boat, he should be making most of the decisions. So I'd say, I don't know, 60-40, they'll catch a fish.
But that's assuming that your
I'll take those out.
speculations are correct, that he is actually making the decisions, because of those 2, if Dustin was to walk back there and stand next to him, you can see that Dustin is very domineering towards him. And he may show him the wedgie.
The wedgie, yeah. You're right. I am afraid of that thing.
As long as that's the only thing he shows him.
Yeah.
Austin is much younger and he sounds very respectful. So he might, kneel to the elder when it comes to picking a spot.
Yeah. We share responsibilities tonight.
From what I've seen, Austin's been pretty good at picking spots. So hopefully Dustin will listen to him.
He wants something.
What they really need, Chad, is a stand 3.
They need a stand 3.
They need a stand 3. That's what they need.
They just sent me wrong
They sent
stuff.
you the wrong order.
You know what they could do, Kev? Let me find it real quick.
Whoa.
Everybody, put 2 up for Brian's order. 2 up in solidarity.
I'm glad I looked at it though, because it felt heavy, and I'm like, hold on. I said before you leave, just make sure this order right. Send me a whole platter of cauliflower wings.
Oh no!
It's like a 25-piece or whatever.
Did you tell him you weren't a devil worshiper?
I said I want real chicken wings.
That's right.
Hey, Kev. You know what Austin and Dustin could do if they can't find a stand 3? They could always get them a dress.
or a shouters.
Yeah, a shower. Yeah, you could definitely look up a shouter. I think everybody should take a shouter.
Yeah, that's just so uncanny, man.
That's weird. It's weird
It's
to look at.
weird. I was sitting in my conference today, just I don't know, being bored, and I scrolled up and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Is that Chris Towder's son?" And knowing that Chris Towers has a younger son, I knew that wasn't the case. If there's stand 3, we're saying that Austin and Dustin need a stand 3 on the boat. Better than having what do you call it? Down scope imaging, down.
Oh, love scope. Live
Love
scope.
scope.
Livescape.
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 Cheatscape.
Yeah. Escape goat.
Scapegoat.
It's only love scope when Bobcat and Fishizzle use it. That's the
so in your tournaments, now that that's a thing, would you allow that in your tournaments or would you not allow that in your tournaments? Chad and Kevin.
Say what? Oh, I stopped. You started talking and I stopped listening.
Asking a question again.
Hey, wait a minute. Bubbles! I just love that thing. I don't know why.
It is cool.
In the tournaments, y'all are 2 tournament hosters, dictators, or whatever you want to call them.
I am definitely a dictator.
I'm just a tater.
Would you allow live scope or would you not allow live scope?
I think if it was for money, I would consider not allowing a live scope. But being that I want to see people catch fish on one of my tournaments, I don't have a problem with it. Because as you guys know, as a host, it's very hard to keep a show going when there are no fish.
Exactly.
That's facts. Like you made the last 15 minutes of the show last week go by real fast because you was catching fish. I thought Dustin was going to do that, but then he just
but I didn't.
All we needed was current, man. That's it. Current makes the world go round.
Sorry, you about made me die saying you thought he would catch fish.
Yeah,
shut up, regulators. I can chum the water if I
want. Man, them fish, the rods started going down.
Yeah, that's a tough one because there's a lot of mixed emotions about live scope and all that, but you know,
my eyes are burning.
Look at a depth finder and and are you gonna say you can't do those at all anymore either, or
Yeah, I mean it's a question. I thought about it and some people don't like it because they don't have it and they feel as though that's an advantage. But to me, I don't think it's an advantage.
Again,
I've only watched
my depth finder over somebody from the bank not having one. That's also an advantage. I don't know.
Right. But I've seen, people say, "Oh, well, no, that shouldn't be fair. He got live scope, da la la." But at the same time, they've been in tournaments and they haven't won with live scope. They see the fish, but you can't make them bite. That's my theory.
Tim Lena says, "Why restrict the angler?"
Exactly.
I think if I were to ban anything, it would be side imaging.
Yeah.
Because live scope doesn't work on the run. Does it?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know much about live scope of it.
I don't either.
Some few videos I saw.
Live scope, you have to like almost be at a trolling motor speed to make it work. Where side imaging, you can go 5, 6, 7 miles an hour and you can scan a lot more on that. The guys here in Santee, none of them have live scope. They use side imaging, and they'll go around until they see them big blips, and they'll throw right on the fish and catch them.
Yeah. Now, if I was doing like a crappie tournament or something like that, no, I would not allow live scope in it.
Hit that thumbs up, people, please.
There you go. Look at Josh's comment.
Yep, I see it. People threw fits about side imaging when it first came out. The ones who threw a fit were the ones who couldn't afford it. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, they think it's an advantage, but I mean, you don't. I asked because I've heard people say, "Oh, it shouldn't be done," or "Oh, it can be used." It's like a 50-50. So that's why I asked y'all as tournament dictators.
I think that I think the only people that it helps are the people that are still looking for the same stuff we're looking for. They can just analyze the spot better when they get there.
True.
With live scope. That's the only difference. I mean, I can take my same graph against a live scope and find an area where fish should be. But then they can take the live scope and actually see specific, or I could just throw out a couple rods for 10 minutes while they're scanning and see if the fish are there. So I don't really see it as that big of an advantage. It's a huge advantage, I guess, if you're crappie fishing. I mean, I think that's the big.
Yeah, well, I was about to say with the bait fishing. So I'm saying bait fishing because of the panfish.
Yeah.
That's easy.
But now I think it's one more thing to get in the way. I don't even like using my graph. The side imaging. I haven't used side imaging in over a year.
Yeah, I mean, I look at my side imaging, but not exclusive. I use my down scans a lot more than I use.
Yeah, I use down scan, but I don't look at. I honestly, I don't go and look and mark. Go to look at marking fish unless I get in the deep water. And then I'll play the ledges. Outside of that, I'm watching it for my depth and seeing where I'm at and watching the ledges and seeing the humps and this, that, and the other. And then I'll anchor up and try to put the boat right over top of them or close to it. I don't look at the markings of fish that much.
When was the last time you did that, Brian? It's been about a year and a half, ain't it?
Shut your mouth up. Last time I did it, I caught a 72, so it works.
Yeah, Curtis, that's kind of what I meant. Like, use your side scan, your down imaging to find structure, and then once you get on that structure, that's when you use the live scope to see where they're at. That's how I understand it.
Yeah, I can split the screen and see both.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the advantage in that situation would be that you spend a little less time if you got a live scope on that spot, seeing if there's fish there, or targeting this fish and putting the bait right in front of his mouth. But I think most people use our side scan up here because the water's so shallow for bait, really.
Yeah, see, it's definitely productive. I watched a lot of God dang it, SK's crappie fishing videos where he's using live scope. He'll show you, and he pulls that jig and and that crappie hit that joke, and it's like, oh.
Now that down scan, I mean that live scope is really cool. Like, I mean, if I had the money, I would get one just cause it's cool.
Yeah, if you had the money, I'd have you get me one. But.
Yeah, me too. I think if you would go to ban something for like in a like in-person tournament, you should ban how many screens you have on the boat, because that's really an advantage. If you have a screen for every picture, you got a down scope, a down scan screen.
Oh yeah.
Size.
I'm getting there.
Yep.
Chad has 5 on his boat already.
I got 2.
Hey, Chad.
Yo.
It's 1 minute till 9. I'm gonna pop out here so we can go live at 9 o'clock.
Now, hold on. We got more questions for you.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
Where y'all fishing?
You gotta stay here. You gotta stay here until you catch fish.
Okay, we'll talk to y'all later.
Hey, push the button, Dustin. Go, go, go.
He ain't even that early for work.
That's right. I'm buying everybody a live scope. Y'all hold your breath till it gets there.
You get a live scope. You get a live scope.
I don't need one. I'm good.
Honestly, that'd probably be the only way I'd get one is if somebody didn't want it and they gave it to me.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not.
Hey, our
I don't
buddy
really have a use for it.
Chris Flores had one gifted to him.
Yeah.
Jeff,
I mean,
you stay out of my area, okay, Jeff? You stay right up the road.
Brian, oh, Cool Cat says Brian has a boat.
Cool Cats. I hope Jody makes you a delicious meal tonight when she comes back from fishing.
That's hate. That's one of the most hateful things I've ever heard said on
Jerry
the
said, "I'd like to have a live scope to go to Ohio River and find all the rods and phones Chad's lost."
Ooh.
I lost one rod in the Ohio River. I've never lost a phone yet, but
It's possible.
I don't know.
It's great looking under the docks, but for deep
did almost-
water, not so much.
I did almost get excited the other day when that rod went down, and I went to throw my rod over on the side of the boat. Not my rod, my cell phone on the rod locker. And then I threw it down, and like about 5 minutes later, I looked back, like, did I throw that on the rod locker or out of the boat?
That's why you need a pontoon boat. You got 6 feet of seat there.
Yeah,
you can't miss it.
Yeah, well, I've got plenty of boat now there, Kev.
That's good, man. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Anybody want to buy a pontoon boat so I can get a boat like Chad's?
Yeah, Kev needs to get a new boat. So if anybody's interested in a superstar driven motoring pontoon from South Carolina,
got all your favorite YouTube stickers on it already.
complete with a YouTube sticker set.
I want a big commercial John boat about 20 foot long with nothing in it.
Center console.
With a saltwater trolling motor.
There you go.
Saltwater. Well, yeah, you over there with you close to that saltwater. I thought a freshwater would be better, but
I can do both.
Where you at?
If
you
I
get a lot of saltwater too.
Actually, I shouldn't have been fishing where I was fishing Sunday with that trolling motor. It's brackish water.
Mm-hmm. Ours is brackish, but it's like way further up to where though we're not really getting the salt.
No, another 3 miles from where I was, you catch sharks.
Sometimes the spots that I fish, where I say I'm fishing at the lighthouse, maybe about 3 miles, 4 miles, I could be right at the neck of that brackish water, and I could tear channel cats up because that's where they be at. I don't take my time to even go up there and do that because I'm them blues. I love the blues. So
I'm kind of getting nervous that Freddie's about to take us in his tent with us, guys. So I think it's
I think we need to end the show because Freddie's about to go in the tent, and that is scary. We already seen Chris's, what. But.
All right. Anything from you guys want to say before we go?
Nope. Thanks for letting me come up. You definitely gave me something to do tonight.
Absolutely. Appreciate everybody watching.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
I hope everybody has a great weekend.
Bye, Brian. Bye, Kevin.
Bye, Dawn.
See you later, Telly.
This show's over.
I got one last thing before we go that I got to say. Big Mike, good to see you, buddy. Kevin, thank you. Freddie, Chris, Telly, Nina, Brian, great to have you. I wish everybody a good night. And don't forget,
in the stream.